You walk up and they go, hey, look, right now I really want to pat that border collie. It's like, hey, man, how's your dog? Yeah, he's good. I get down low, side to my sides are facing the dog. I tap my leg. That's like a universal signal. Most dogs will come up, we'll give them a pat. If you're a professional in the industry, for example, you walk into a kennel and you need to get that dog out. You don't know anything about that dog. First time you've ever seen it, you get down low, you show your side. If the dog's willing to come up to you, even a little bit sheepishly, that's cool. You can whack a slip lead on and we can start doing something, move the dog into another kennel or whatever. Having your side to the body, this is the safety side of it, is that your side there is covered with all your meat and the strong parts of your body.
Yeah.
So if a dog comes to bite you, let them hit the meaty part where, of course, all your vitals are. And that's why when you face forward, lean down, dog goes for the face, throat, chest, general area, all those, the inside of the leg.
You got to see it from the dog's perspective as well. It's like stranger, 3 times, 4 times their size, like coming over the top of them and like shoving a paw or a hand in their face. It's like, it's pretty natural to have a aversive reaction to that.
And if the dog's had success in the past of biting or barking or lunging, and then that person backs up real quick, well, then he becomes reinforced. He'll continue to do that. The old school thing is you put your hand in front of the dog's nose for him to smell you.
He can smell you from 10 kilometers away.
He knows you're there. Putting your hand out. Now, even if I go to the side, I will put the hand out. That does kind of... But I'm not putting it into his face right? So the hand out is nice. It gives him something to do. If you're going to pat a dog, and if the dog looks a little bit unsure, not over the top of the head, but underneath the jowls, like down the neck. So then if the dog needs to move away, he can move away quickly. Where on the top of the head,
behind his eyes,
he's going to go straight. So I got bitten last week. The bulldog, bulldog was completely sweet with me. We're engaging,
like
doing training.
Just like an English bulldog? Or?
English bulldog, big strong guy. He's about 3 years old. And now, they failed to tell me that he had a couple of goes at the vet. And I don't think he actually bit, like contact, but because he has like issues with his like face and stuff. So they, forcing cream on him and trying to clean out that little fold there. Pretty gross. So he doesn't like that. And
fair enough.
Which is cool. And completely sweet. So what I did, wrong thing to do, obviously, is lady was holding the lead and I just went over to show him how to adjust the collar when the martingale starts slipping down, how to pull it up. And as soon as I went for the collar, boom, he went for my finger. And I'm like, God damn it. So I held that space out. I didn't want me to fully run away from him, but I stood around dripping with blood. I'm like, hey, chill. And they're like, oh my God, what's happening? I'm like, just be cool. It's all right. I still continued. I gave him a couple of treats. I didn't go right back for the collar again, but I did in the next like minute or two. I handled the dog and I started to kind of work a little bit on that and give him some desensitization technique. However, classic, what I do straight away, I just put my hand onto his collar. Yeah,
so what's the lesson here? Like even the decade in the game dog trainer, like we all make mistakes.
100%. Every time you get bitten, it's your bad. Unless you're walking down the street and dogs come and attack you to hunt you down. You're just wrong place, wrong time.
That's like fucking rare.
That's not happening. Well, it's very, very rare.
Yeah, it's pretty rare.